Welcome to another episode of the Passion Business TV. This is Richard Courage Jr., your host. Passion Business TV is a platform where we get to share with you all the ideas, resources, tips, strategies that you need, the principles that you need in order to grow a very successful and profitable business for yourself. And that is what we teach here in the Passion Business TV. Thank you all for those of you that have been joining and watching the videos, those of you that have subscribed, those of you that have shared, left your comments. You are all wonderful. This would have been a success without your contribution. Oh, and moving on today is the topic, the 2 stages of personal development. Okay, now this is, some of you will wonder, okay, why do we need to know the 2 stages of personal development? Because I have come to find out that a lot of people think that for the fact that they are doing some things, that they think that what they are doing is the best. Okay, that the fact that they are reading books, or the fact that they are doing any kind of stuff that they think is personal development, that would be the best for them. Okay, so this is basically how, and over the time I was researching, I found that there are, all of us are playing at different levels of personal development, and I've distilled them to 2 stages, which I'm going to be explaining in this video. And where you are determines your results. Okay, where you are determines the results that you get on any of these 2 stages. Okay, so the first stage is what I refer to as the cheap growth stage. Now let me mention the characteristics, at least 5 characteristics of people at the cheap growth stage. Number 1 characteristic is that they are always googling everything. They always have to Google everything. They always think that just buying books is okay. So this is why you find people who just go ahead and buy motivational books. They just go to Google everything, whatever it is that they find, they go to Google and search for it. Now remember, it's not bad to be on any of these stages. Okay, let me mention that. But the fact is that you always have to be growing, so which will lead me to the next stage I'll talk about. So these people want to Google everything. So it reminds me of some days ago, somebody came to my Facebook page and saw a promotion I did for my master class, okay, coming up on the 24th of March. And he asked, I can find all these things on Google, why do I need to pay 30k for it? And immediately that told me the level of the quality of thinking of that person. Do you know, I even went to that person's profile and I found that he is even a pastor. He's a pastor leading a church. So I was imagining, what would this guy be teaching his congregation for him to even come in the public and ask this kind of question? Okay, it says a lot about the kind of person you are. Now why does he need to pay 30k when he can find all the things that I shared on Google? I went ahead to professionally just respected him and just provided that response because I believe some other people would want to know what they would gain. I just found it as an opportunity to explain some things more to him. Okay, maybe he may not know better, but then it tells the kind of person you are. If you are this kind of person that thinks that, oh, I can find every information on Google or YouTube even, okay, that's fine. It's a cheap growth stage, and you will find out the difference when I talk about the other stage. All right, okay. So number 2 is they always think, people at the cheap growth stage, they always think I can't afford this, I can't afford this. They want to make money from me. These are the kind of thinking that they have. Okay, when they see something, an event, a program, a book, a course, or any kind of stuff that they know they need, but because they see the pricing on it, the thing that goes into their mind is I can't afford this, or they think they want to make money from me. Okay, this is a poverty mentality, and this is the kind of mentality that keeps you at the cheap growth stage. Okay, you need to be sure that you don't have this kind of mentality. Okay, I'll talk about the other better kind of mentality in the next stage. Number 3 is that they settle for any kind of relationship. So they're not very careful about the people that they hang around, and they don't know the quality of influence those people are having on them. So one of the things that these people do at the cheap growth stage is that anybody goes for them, anybody comes to them, they can spend hours talking, gisting and talking and doing this kind of conversations that do not improve their lives. Okay, they cannot track the progress they've made from having one conversation or being with somebody over time. Okay, so do not settle for any kind of relationship. Okay, just because they're having fun, they can settle with any bad relationship. Okay, and it's not really giving them any progress in life. So this is another characteristic of some people in the cheap growth stage. Number 4 is, oh, you notice I changed the background. Okay. Okay, number 4 is they spend more time reading and watching than creating and doing. So I find people who tell me, hey, I've read 100 books in 1 week. And I'm like, okay, wonderful. You've read 100 books in 1 week. Okay, what comes out of that? What are you doing with that information? Okay, and then there are some of them that, you know, you're always spending all your time on Instagram, watching stories, watching videos on Facebook, just checking up other people's information. Okay, because those people are actually working. That's why you have their information there for those who are very intentional about what they put out. But you're not creating and doing. Okay, so that's the people in the cheap growth stage. Because what differentiates people at the cheap growth stage and the other stage I will talk about is that the people at the other stage, they read, they watch, then they create and do. Okay, so that's what you need to know. The final thing about the people at the cheap growth stage is that they think this way: I need to learn how to do this thing so I won't be paying for it. So this reminds me of myself. Some years back, I had to learn how to do a lot of things: graphic design, presentations, video editing, audio editing, a lot of stuff. And like I said, it's not bad. Okay, if you are growing, you're still starting your business, then you want to learn as much as you need in order to grow your business. That is fantastic, that is fine. But also remember that at some point you need to scale and move into the next stage. Okay, and that is what I will talk about soon. Okay, you need to transition into the next stage. So it's fine if you learn as much as you need, okay, but then it's valuable to have skill sets, to have all that skill, but you need to transition. Okay, so this will be a good moment to subscribe to this channel. So click that the subscribe button below this video, subscribe to this channel so that you get amazing other videos that I'll be releasing on this channel on various things that will surely benefit your business and your life. Okay, just click that button below so you don't miss a thing. Give me some encouragement, guys. Okay, all right, so let's talk about the next stage, which is exponential growth stage. So people at this stage know that they desire, people at this stage desire exponential growth. So this is one of the characteristics. Number one is they think, how do I raise this money? Instead of saying I don't have this money, they think, how do I raise this money? I need to learn this so I can get better results. Okay, so they don't think self-defeating thoughts, because when you think I don't have this money, what happens immediately is that you shut down your creativity. But then when you think, how do I raise this money, you push yourself because you know that you need this information. Okay, you're not paying because you want to help the guy's business. Okay, because if you don't pay, some other person will pay, get the value and improve, especially if the guys offers huge value. But then you need to learn and grow. That's why you're paying. You're always thinking for yourself. How do you become a better version of what you are now, or who you are now? So this is the kind of mentality they have. How do I raise this money? The next thing about these people at the exponential growth stage is that they pay for coaching, accountability, and consulting, because they know that on their own they can only achieve limited kind of results. But with a coach, somebody beside them, that is why you have phenomenal athletes like Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, all the tennis players. Okay, Lionel Messi is a Barcelona fan. Okay, so I should have even mentioned him first before see Ronaldo. Okay, but then you have these people who have coaches coaching them. Okay, they don't just have this attitude that I know everything, man, I could learn everything about coaching just by going to Google, just by going to YouTube. Nope, they know that there's somebody who can help them reduce all that number of information that they have to learn on their own and just give them the practical immediate steps that they need to start taking. That's the essence of coaching. You reduce all those mistakes that you have to do trying to distill the right information with all that information online, but then the coach just gives you the right exact things and also keeps you accountable. Okay, make sure he's in your face, hey, get things done, do this and that. Okay, that's the essence of coaching. And speaking of coaching and consulting and trainings, this is the TDE Masterclass coming up on the 23rd of March. Okay, on the 23rd of March, I'll be taking a group of 20 people and I'll be sitting with them in a room and we'll be unpacking all it means to dominate your territory. Okay, dominate your territory, be in the eyes of your audience, and build that goodwill with them to the point that you are able to attract 10x income, 10x impact, 10x influence as a corporate brand or a personal brand. So go to richardokere.com/TDE Masterclass. You find the links in the description area. Sign up for this masterclass, read the details. There's a discount, 20,000 naira discount, 10,000 naira discount. So that means you pay 20,000 naira before 28th of February and you book your seat for that masterclass. Okay, guys? So moving on to characteristic, man. I don't have to bite my tongue. Number 3, exponential growth stage. So exponential growth stage is number 3, is invest heavily in quality relationships. They don't settle for less. So these people, they invest heavily in quality relationships. They do not think do not settle for any kind of person around them, but they intentionally, they know that your network your net worth is determined by your network. Okay, so they essentially make sure that the people that they have around them are people who are going to lead them to the next phase of their lives. Okay, that is one of the things that you need to heavily invest in. Also, exponential growth stage. And most times the places that you find this kind of people are in paid events. Seriously, I've discovered that paid events, for anybody to pay for an event, that means the person is operating at a level of thinking that is premium and high, and you want to connect with those kind of people, you go and pay also and connect with those people. At that point, there's a difference between a lot of people who pay for free events and few people who pay for a paid event. Okay, so you want to connect with those people. All right, you want to make millions, associate with people who want millions, who think millions, and who take million or billion naira or $billion steps. Okay, that's what you want to have in your life. Okay, okay, let me mention this. There are levels of income. Okay, I mentioned there are levels of income and opportunities you won't reach until you step into new levels of relationships. Okay, there are levels of income you want to earn, and that level of income and money is in the hands of a quality premium relationship. Okay, and you ask yourself, where can I find those people? Where can I mingle with them? Okay, so the next one is number 4. These people invest heavily. Okay, I've mentioned they invest heavily in quality relationships. I do not need to repeat that. Oops. Okay, number 5 is think I need to build a team so I focus on my strengths and be more productive. So that's how these people think. I need to build a team so that I do not have to do everything, so that I have people who I can call on, and this will take care of this, because I know that the more I share the labor, the more I can focus on my strength, be more productive, and even move faster. Okay, personally for me, I learned how to do graphic designing, but then I found that I can't continue doing it now because it takes a lot of my time. All right, so I had to find somebody. I have 2 people now who do graphics for me. So when I need graphics, I send it to them. As good as I am with graphics designing, still I don't want to do it. I learned it then because I was still growing and I needed to learn how to do stuff without having to wait for people or have the money to pay for them and all that. Okay, and at this stage of my business, I have given that out. I don't do my graphics and I have people doing it for me. Okay, so don't think in terms of doing everything yourself. Build a team around you. Use your influence. Sometimes you don't even need to pay these people, and you just talk to them, and some of them will be very happy to work with you, be associated with your brand. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. This is coming from the stables of territorial domination for entrepreneurs community. So go to richardokere.com/TDE and you will join that community. Territorial Domination for Entrepreneurs Community is a place where you come and you learn all you need to know about not just making money as an entrepreneur, but dominating in your field. Okay, if you want to dominate, join. And one of the things that you get is a free online course on how to acquire clients fast. If you have been struggling to acquire clients, there's a course I've done specifically. It's free on the community. Make sure you put in your email address. Once you join, you get that free course. Take that course. It's very short but straight to the point, and you will be learning how you can build a client level, a clientele that will really build help you with your business. Okay, and don't forget to hit that subscription button there. Subscribe to this channel, and guys, do not settle for less when you can take territories.